I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make.
What's up, guys? Masta Styles here, back with another divine blessing video as promised. So if you see my video yesterday, I already did my summoning for the wishlist banner, and of course, like I mentioned, I was going to bring Jack City to Immortal 5, and I did. I also have Wamigan at Immortal 5, and I also have Sif at Immortal 5. So again, for me, there's really no point of summoning on this banner anymore, because then that would just be pretty much a waste of limited tickets. And when it comes to these three here, if you were, trying to figure out who to go for, again, Sif, her value definitely went up because she's now the new Awakened hero. But at the same time, Jack City is pretty awesome, and so is Wamigan. So again, this is actually a decent banner to summon on, and you still get an additional week till the new hero comes out. So just manage your resources carefully. For me, I got really lucky. I pulled 200 on my previous video. You can go check it out. I'll pin it at the end. And I got 6 triple S's. So that's that there. We'll hop over and talk about each hero, what they bring to the table, and take them into some fights and see what they can do, right? Normally I just talk about them, but I never really bring them into fights. But first up, actually, before we even get that started, as always, there's always something going on. So let's actually close out Endless Battles. Came in third. Oh boy, he beat us. Our cross server rival still can't catch up with him because, again, he has Artemis there maxed out. He also has an A10 Cora. He also has Awakened 7 Rick. So again, I'm not keeping up with that. Our boy here, he barely beat us, million points. That's okay. Not really mad at that. Just take our resources here and keep it pushing. We'll grab that, and that pushes into another gene hybrid, which is great there. So I'll do that stuff off screen, but came in third place. I got to work on becoming number 2, but that's that for Endless Battles. And I also mentioned that they were going to end up switching this, and they did, but they still have Sif here. They brought Dorelli back and also have Amat. So if you do want to spend, how much is it? 24, you can get 2 copies of Amat. That's one way to get Amat. I think you can get him from I'm saying him. Can you get her from the store anymore? Let's see. Nope, she's not here. So again, that's the only way now that you can get Amat until her banner returns. Anybody here I want to pick up? No, I'm all set. Okay, thank you there. Actually, I do want to do something though. I want to do a single one, and then let's see if we get lucky here, and also 10 pull. Let's see, wish me luck. If I could pull this, I'll pick it up there. No, I'm not. I'm so tempted. I'm tempted to press it again, but no. We're going to leave it at that for right now, because the reason why I did that is because I wanted to pick up 2 of these, right? Let's just grab that 6 there. It'll help out in the long run, right? So that is that. That's all I'm doing for the summons, right? We'll move on from there. So let's hop over to the 3 heroes we're going to be focusing on today. So first up, we'll talk about Wamigan. Wamigan's great. Wamigan is a super tank, very tanky. You do want to bring him to Immortal 5. That's when you start seeing the good things about Wamigan. And of course, his Awakened 7 and 8 is when you start seeing that super tankiness. I was talking to somebody on Discord. He was telling me he got his Wamigan at 10 million HP. I'm like, wow, that's insane. So again, if you can get your Wamigan all the way up to those levels, go for it. It's only going to make him better, bigger damage, and of course, his survivability. And that's the key thing about Wamigan. You want to get him to EX30 because his EX30 When he goes into the dragon form, he increases his max HP by 25%, and also he gets a full HP bar. So when he transforms, he basically gets to pop his own ultimate. If you can pop it before that, he can pretty much get 2 ultimates in a row, which is awesome. Love that about him. Again, super tanky, great frontliner, especially for newer players. This is a great tank hero you want to pick up. He's still relevant because he is one of the newer awakened tank heroes. So for his gears, I run opportunistic with blessed. You can also go vigorous, of course, if you have better stats on vigorous, but I go HP on the glove, HP on the helm, damage reduction on the boots. You can also go HP, which would also increase his max HP, which also help out with his damage. But I was building him for being a frontliner, so that's why I have so much damage reduction. You don't need all that damage reduction. You definitely don't. I'd focus more on HP, because that's what he used to do his damage. So there you go. Those are his gears. Let's hop over to Jaxity here. So Jaxity brought him to Immortal 5, like I mentioned. And I'm still trying to find that big damage that I've been talking about. I talked about it. I always say it, but I wanted to find it myself. So I run Extraction for PvP. And in PvE, I was running Surge, but someone was telling me that Surge doesn't work as well. So I went ahead and gone this route here. But again, the damage seemed the same with the Surge set and with using this set here. I rock him with this set in PvE and see how he does. When it comes to Jaxity here, you know, he helps out Onpool. You definitely would want him if you already have Onpool. You never got a chance to pick him up, you should summon for him. He's awesome. He could be a great frontliner if you don't have Durelli, right? He could sit up front and he'll get it done. Big damage, all of that fun stuff that he brings to the table, stuns, crowd control, all of that, which is great, right? So for his gears, like I said, you can go Extraction, you can go Surge, you can even go as far as just run Sun Signet and Overload by itself. So a lot of ways to go there. It's all up to you, whichever gear works, whether it be Surge or Extraction. But again, I know you're probably like, I don't have the option to temper all of these gears like you do. Then I would go with the Surge. Worst come to worst, you know, he's doing big damage across the board. That's just the way I see it. So let's just look at this and see it's more in terms of his combat power. So rocking with that for right now. He could work off of the summoner team depending on who you put him with. If you put him with Connor, yes, Connor works well with summoners. So of course I have my Sith here. I brought it to Immortal 5 in the previous video. I also brought her to Awaken 4. I am in the process of bringing her to Awaken 5, but with Sif's gonna do some big damage. There may come a moment where she out DPS Anpu. I think when there's a lot more bodies on the field, you know, on the enemy side, obviously, the Pebbles are gonna do a lot of damage, because I've seen a couple of videos of the Pebbles just pulsing. When they pulse, they do so much damage and they can crit, which is cool. So again, she might be going back to her glory days. I've seen a couple of people mention that if you didn't awaken her, her damage is higher than where it normally would be. Well, for Sif, you definitely want to run Madness. Key thing is, when you're running Madness, just so you know that if you do not temper your Madness, then Gobo is going to die very fast. So I'm running Madness with crit rate. I need a little bit more crit damage, but that's what we're gonna rock with for right now. Look out for attack. If you can get some additional HP, it's not gonna hurt. So crit rate on the gloves, attack on the helm, and attack on the boots, of course. So definitely works well there. So keep in mind that you need to tamper out your Madness set to get that immortal effect. Other than that, Gobo is gonna be dying very fast. And another way you can just go is just run, where is it? I don't even have it here. I had all crit rate, crit damage, attack speed. If you have it, you have it. But again, that's kind of Sif there. Sif has been around for a while, so I'm pretty sure you guys are pretty familiar with Sif and what she brings to the table. But more importantly, let's see what they can do, right? Let's bring them into Holy Land contract and see. So I have Jack City in here. I'm actually gonna take out Ampu and put in Wamigan. Reason being is because, again, this here works perfectly because I have the tank slash summoner gem, which works both for both of them. And of course, if they do any knockdown, then you know it's just gonna do additional damage versus running dominate the nucleus where I only have one gem. So I get everybody else here is gonna get an 8% increase to their crit damage, which is great. Awesome there. Love to see that. I could go with Abek here, of course, and Wamigan would get +2. Connor would get +1, and of course some HP in the front, which would help out Jack City, and tanks would get HP. Okay, so since Ampu's not in here, I'm just gonna go with Abek and put Jack City up front there. What is in the back? Back get HP. Front get HP, back get HP. So you don't really need HP. And I also have life steal here. So with this one, you fairly don't need, well, let me put everything on. You don't really need a healer yet. It don't seem like you need one, right? Because I don't really see the damage being that bad. But let's see how we do here. And Jack City is taking the lead, but I don't think he'll hold on to it for too long. Once Sif gets going, and of course they fixed their ultimate, which is great, as they should have, because it didn't make any sense. Wamigan pops his ultimate there, great. And Jack City's holding on to the lead. Connor's doing more damage than Wamigan. What is going on? What's happening, right? Do you notice that? That don't even make any sense. But Jack City's holding it down. If Ampu was in here, he would be already way past 1 billion, and I think we're behind here. The one thing I noticed about this, I've played it so much, is that whatever your score is right at a minute, that means that you only get another additional 10 million points. So I'll make it to, I want to say 81. Is it? Yeah, 81. No. I'm mistaken. It's not that. I was thinking of when you get to another 20 million. Is it 20? No, because we're not gonna make it to 90. Yeah, 81. I was right. Yeah, so for the first 30 seconds you can do up to 60 million points, and then after that an additional 10 or 20. You'll see, like I mentioned, you'll go to 81. So for me, this is what I've noticed, is that depending on where you are at that minute mark, you're only gonna get 10 million more points after that. So like I mentioned, 81. It looked a little different, but you know, give or take, a little bit of RNG there. 82. But again, that's kind of my tell. So that's why sometimes I don't go all the way through the fight, because I can easily tell how much points I'm going to get, because it doesn't really change from that. So Jack City there put up 2.1 billion, but at the same time, why is Wamigan's damage so low? That's a more bigger question there, right? Because usually he's the one that's doing all the damage. So I guess he's not doing that great in this one. Because let's take him out, because obviously I said that I was going to talk about this too. We'll take him out and put back in Ampu and C. But whenever I put in Ampu, I always switch the commander. So here you can go up front. Nope, that's more based on the other commander. So attack, front, and middle. Let's put, wait, what's in the back? Nothing. So front, middle. That's tough. Connor's not gonna do that much damage. Alright, let's put you here, and then you here, and then put Connor in the back. Why not? It's like the synergy is sometimes off. I'm still gonna use the Titan Hammer because, again, what is it? 32% increase to damage is better than whatever that dominated nucleus prototype was going to give anyways. So let's see here. Again, we're trying to get past 60 and get closer to like 70. That would be nice. We have a few seconds left. It doesn't, I don't understand this point stuff, right? Like, how can you score 65 million in 30 seconds and then for the next 30 seconds you only do like 20 million? It's just nuts to me. So the closer I can get to 80 is the closer I'll get to the, so we're at 80, we'll be at 83, 84, let's see, 85. That's kind of how I'm seeing it. So if we can get to 80 something, we can get to that 90 million mark. We're going to be close. We're going to be really close. Yeah, really close. Yeah, so it should be 90 million points. And we'll see how it goes. Maybe give or take 191 around there. But again, it's generally the same thing. It doesn't really change. What I'm trying to figure out, like, what else could work outside of Onpool? Let me know down in the comments if you know better than me, right? Because my Wamigan's not doing it, and my Onpool's Awaken 10. So you see the difference in the damage there. Onpool have over 5 billion damage. But again, this is what I say. I've fought this fight many a times. The scoring is pretty much the same. It doesn't really change. You have to do way more on that first 30 seconds. That's the key. The bigger amount you can put in there. We'll look at some of the top players and see what they look like. So here, not bad. We're close. We could almost beat them, but that's close. New high score. Let's see if we did it. I don't think we did it though. We're close. Nah, weird. Oh, we did it. Barely. Barely. You can't even make this stuff up. Look at that. Barely. That's definitely not gonna stand. You just have to run it one more time. Well, let's look at the top people here. That's what you want to see, right? So this guy did 108 million points, and below him is 107. So as you can see, Connor's a key, and of course it's basically the same team I was running. Awaken 6 Sif and Awaken 10 Onpool. Very interesting. I want to see this one. And remember what I said, the first 30 seconds is the key and how much you can do. And let's see here, how much is he doing at the first? Look at that, 30 seconds. He's already at 50. And I need to, I think I might reach out to this guy because I want to know, because I've seen Jaxity do some crazy damage and I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? Right? Look at Jaxity. He's actually keeping up with Onpool. So again, Awaken 5, like, what am I missing? I need somebody to let me know down in the comments, because I want my Jaxity to be doing that, right? Let's look at Sif here. She's way behind. For some reason, she's not actually, I know why she's not gonna do that much, because it's single target. Like, if it was multiple targets, she's gonna do way more damage. So it's just one target, and of course, again, knock up should be considered a knockdown because you go up and then you go down, so you do fall on the ground. But look at this Jaxity here, and as you can see, he's already at 96, which, like I mentioned, you pretty much only get 10 million points on the final minute. So just keep that in mind. Look at this Onpool though. I'd love to see these gears, but also this guy, he's running a lot of gems. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he has a maxed out dominated nucleus. Hopefully I'm calling it right, with multiple red gems. So that's probably where the big damage is also coming from too. But even this, you know, Sif single target, I think Sif will do more damage with multiple targets. Just what I'm seeing and based off of what I've seen from recordings. But again, not bad there. Close it out because I don't want to put too much through that. But that's primarily the teams that you're gonna run. You know, you run Aaron, Onpool, Jax, Sif, And if you have Connor, run Connor. And I'm guessing if you don't have Connor, you can put Wamigan in there. But again, no difference in deviation. Everybody's running the same thing. It all goes back to your gems. I think that's what it goes back to. So if you have a nice dominator, let's go look at the prototype here and see. If you have a nice dominated nucleus here at 6, so you can slot in 3 of these, and especially if it's the red ones, you already know you're going to be doing big damage. But again, to go back to the heroes, just know that Wamigan is great. Want to get him to Immortal 5 or at least Immortal EX30. He's going to do that. You want to awaken him. Get him to Awaken 7 if you can. 5 is okay. Not as good as 7 or 8. Or Sif. Sif is still in the up and coming. She was already great. I think she's now headed back towards that AoE damage for her. Is definitely what's going to show off that big damage when there's multiple enemies on the board. And of course you want to get her to EX30 because that's 20s when it becomes the AoE. And also the size of Gobo goes up once you get her to EX30. And of course we have Jaxity. See him, he can do big damage. Just have to put him in the right situation. And I think let me take a look at Connor here. So the talent effect increases all allied tank and summoner heroes max HP by 10%, increase received healing effect and shielding effect by 10%. That's it. That's all he does for summoner. So that's probably why Jaxity is doing so much, right? And again, if he has the prototype that increases the HP, because Jaxity does damage based off of HP, and that could be potentially where the big damage is coming from for Jaxity. Matter of fact, before I even get on out of here, one other thing I wanted to try, 26. Let's try 26 again. Now that I wanted to try 26 again because we didn't beat it last time. Let's get Daniel out of here and put, actually no, we'll keep Daniel in there and see. This is also a damage comparison. Let's see how they do. Daniel might get one. Nope, for some reason he never targets Daniel, and I'm controlling this. I don't want to control it. Let it do what it do. Let it rip, right? And Ampul's up front. Let's see who takes over here. And look at Daniel's damage. Sif Cervelli's already dead. Look at Daniel's damage. Does that even make any sense? Daniel probably won't even put up 1 billion here. And Serve is dead. So we might have to put either Maz or Piran in here. Right? Yeah, I think so. I always say that and I don't do it. Now I want to do it. I want to see. Let's take you out and put Piran in there. Nope, not you. You. All right, let's do it. Don't forget to turn these on. And then let's see. I think we can beat it. I just feel like we can. But more concerning is that Daniel's damage is just completely gone again, which is pretty sad, you know, because you invest into bringing him where he is and he's just non-existent again, which is, I just don't understand. But in this situation, as you can see, Sif and Jaxity is going back and forth. Again, at Awaken 5, she'd definitely be beating out Jax, which is feat within itself. Look at Daniel so far back, man. What? Okay, we're solid there. Nice. Piran, heal us up. I think Piran's gonna be dead on the next jump. Yeah, I could see it. Definitely. Unless she has our reduced damage effect on, she's gonna pretty much end up dying. But Ampul's still number 1 here. Single target situation. I'm telling you, I still think that Awaken 7 Sif could beat out Ampul in multiple targets situation. And of course, those things would be pulsing and Ampu just push back. Okay, wow, they're actually standing still. It looked like the game's about to crash. Yeah, it just looked like it, right? You seen that, right? And Purin's dead? No, Purin's still alive. I think they can beat it. Since Purin didn't die and we have 18 seconds there, we can do it. We can beat it. Not bad. Well, Sif definitely helped. No, wait, yeah, we're close. I think if we took out Daniel and put somebody else in, it would probably be easier to beat. But here we go. We got one more shot at it. But not bad. The fact that they actually beat, you should be dead here. Yeah, the fact that they beat 26, hey, awesome. And there we go. That's pretty cool. Not mad at that. In what? How long did it take him? 1 minute 43 seconds to beat 26. That's 13 seconds off from getting the limited tickets. It's not bad. That means that we could potentially go here and get the limited ticket here. Definitely. So good to know that they can beat 26. We still got a long way to get to 30. But again, those are two of the heroes that you can potentially get from the wishlist banner. I love the wishlist banner, by the way. It's awesome. Great way to bring your heroes up. So for the last two wishlist banner, I took Jaxity from Immortal to Immortal 5. I also brought Zane from where he was Immortal to Immortal 4. So awesome there. Gotta love that. Gotta love the wishlist banner. And the great thing about it is that you get an additional week to prepare for the new hero. But again, as for the PvP portion, you know, summoners, it's gonna be energy. Energy's gonna work them. I'll just show it to you. I'll just show it to you because I know you want to see it. Let's just go get destroyed, right? This is the boy, right? Here he is, the guy. We'll go with let's see, I think I have one here. Like this one here, because this one looks kind of set up. We'll take you out. We'll put Sif up front. Can we get you in your right thing? We'll put her up front. I don't think it really matters here. I kind of want to take out you and put in Dan. Let's try Dan, because Dan's supposed to help us out with something, right? He's good for something, right? All right, problem is, you already know. The biggest problem we're gonna have is what just happened there. I just missed something. Something just happened there. But we still can't do nothing about the Ravenna. We just can't. And Sif came back to life. And they're still healing. Skanuda's got deleted, by the way. Sif is still alive. Gobo's dead. Interesting. What happened to Skanu? He just disappeared. I think if we were running the one where you reduce, actually let's see how we reduce their initial energy, we'll probably do better. Let's see how they do here. But Sif up front isn't bad. One other thing I want to try on Sif when I get a chance is actually using, what do you call that? Fade out, to see how that works. We got pulled in there. Ooh, wow, we just lost all our support. And dang, where is Sif? Sif is, yeah, she's very tanky now, interestingly enough. Almigan cannot get out of our face, and we still have the support to deal with. What is going on here? Where is Sif? Okay, all right. But the good thing is that the healing, Ampu is preventing the healing. We're in trouble. Once he pops this ultimate here, how did he come back so fast? Oh my goodness. Where's Gobo? Oh, Gobo, we're dead. Ooh, he only hit. Ooh, what? Did you see that? Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay. Full health. Keep going. Sif just shoved that. Yo, Sif is crazy. Dead though. No. What? Yo, Sif is crazy. You can't make this up. Oh my god, Gobo, go. Go Gobo. I mean, if this was Awakened 7 Sif, this is over because the Pebbles would have just erased. Ah, she's dead. The Pebbles would have helped out, but that was crazy. Yo, she is tanky, by the way. But again, that's just a little bit there, you know. Not gonna go too much into it because again, I'm gonna have to do my Awaken 5 video for Sif because I'm very interested to see what she brings to the table, and obviously we'll do 7. But if you made it this far in the video, comment down below Summers. And if you're new to my channel and you want tips, guides, and updates, this is the channel you want to subscribe to. And for those that are rocking with me, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button and don't forget to comment down below what Awaken level your Sif is. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.